A very warm good afternoon to all of you. I welcome you all in digital class of biology. Dear students, as you all know that we are studying chapter control and coordination, and under this heading we will study the most important system of our body, that is nervous system. Okay, as you can see in the given slide. Yesterday I have told you that your nervous system consists of two parts, that is central nervous system, also known as CNS, and peripheral nervous system, also known as PNS. Clear? Under your central nervous system we will study about brain and spinal cord, and under your peripheral nervous system we will study about various nerves of your body. Okay, but before starting with my today's topic, I would like to motivate you all with the beautiful sayings of Lord Krishna. Dear students, he says that struggle in life nourishes our internal growth and develops our character. I repeat, struggles in life nourishes our internal growth and develops our character. You need to see struggle as positive opportunities and see positive opportunity in every struggle. Clear? See how beautifully he's saying, okay? One who is undisturbed, one who is undisturbed by happiness or distress and is steady in both, okay, he realizes the full potential of his or her soul. So, dear students, if ever in your life you feel that you are struggling, okay, see positive opportunities inside it, okay, and keep doing your good work, okay, and keep trusting on him, keep believing on him, okay. He is there to help you in every situation of your life. So, with this beautiful thought, I would like to start with my today's topic. Student, yesterday I have told you that coordination, okay, in animal and plants occur in different ways. Okay, in case of your animal it occur with the help of nervous system and endocrine system, whereas in case of your plant it occur with the help of plant hormones, or also known as phytohormone. Okay, phyto means plants. Okay, so I know that you know about all these things. Clear? Before proceeding further, I need to tell you that what is the function of your nervous system. Okay, I have told you yesterday also, but it is my prime duty, okay, to revise the things again and again with you all. Okay, so the prime function of your nervous system is to receive the information from environment. Okay, now the question arises that how our nervous system will receive that information from our environment. Dear students, I have told you yesterday that with the help of various receptors, okay, and these receptors are present in your sense organs. I'm sure that you all know that there are 5 sense organs present in our body, that is ear, eyes, skin, nose and tongue. Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so dear student, first I'll deal with your ears. Okay, it is a kind of sense organ which have photoreceptor name phonoreceptor. Okay, what is the name of the receptor which is present in your ear? It is phonoreceptor. Okay, easy to remember, as with the help of your ear you receive phone, so it is phonoreceptor. Okay, second is your eyes. Okay, a pair of eyes are there. Okay, and the type of receptor that is present in this, it is photoreceptor. It is given here. Okay, and its function is to visualize the things. Okay, third is your skin. Third is your skin. Okay, and the type of receptor that is present in this, it is your tango receptor. Okay, tango receptor. Okay, and its function is to feel pain, touch or heat. Clear? Next type of your sense organ is nose. Okay, and the type of receptor that is present in this, it is olfactory receptor. Okay, understood? And its function is to detect smell. Last type of sense organ is your tongue. Okay, and the type of receptor it is gustatory receptor. Okay, and its function is to detect taste. Understood? So I'm sure that you know about all the type of receptor that are present in your various sense organ. Okay, in case of ear it is phonoreceptor, in case of eyes it is photoreceptor, in case of skin it is your tangoreceptor, in case of your nose it is your olfactory receptor, and in case of your tongue it is your gustatory receptor. Okay, these are very important for your board point of view, so please learn this receptor. Okay, dear student, as yesterday I have told you that nervous system is a network of system, okay, which include organs, nerves and neurons. Okay, neurons. Okay, so today we will talk about neurons. Okay, and we all have little bit idea about the term neuron. What? That it is the structural and functional unit of your nervous system. Okay, and it is the longest cell of human body. Yes, I'm sure that you all know this thing. So dear student, it is the structure of your neuron. Okay, we all know that neuron is the structural and functional unit of your nervous system. Okay, and it consists of various parts. Okay, that is, first is your cell body. Okay, it is also known as cyton. Okay, second is your axon. Okay, and third is your dendrites. Okay, yes or no? Say yes, ma'am. Okay, so dear students, now we need to see that what other parts are present in this. Okay, so in case of your cell body first, okay, it consists of your nucleus. It consists of nucleus, it consists of mitochondria. Okay, it consists of various other organelles. Okay, as it is a kind of your cytoplasm. Okay, so it contains all the organelles. Clear? Next is your dendrites. Okay, the function of dendrites, okay, these are branch like structure, and the function of it is to receive the information from one neuron. Okay, and it will transfer the information towards the cell body, very important, towards the cell body. Okay, as you can see in this way it will bring. Okay, and next is your axon. Okay, dear student, this long structure is your axon. Okay, and it is taking information away from your cell body. Clear? How? See here, it is taking information away from your cell body. Clear? And it consists of your myelin sheath. Okay, it consists of your myelin sheath. What is this myelin sheath? It is the covering of your axon. Clear? And beside this there is one more thing is there, that is node of Ranvier. Okay, as you can see there is a gap between, okay, these cells, okay, these axon. Okay, so this gap is known as node of Ranvier. Okay, and over the cytoplasm of your axon, Schwann cells are present. Okay, and at the end of this axon, okay, there are axon terminals. Okay, which will take the information from one neuron to another, and this gap is there. Okay, this gap is known as synapse, and after this there one more neuron is there. I will show this you with the help of diagrams, so that the thing must be clear to you. Okay, so see, as you can see, this is your one neuron and this is your second neuron. Okay, and the gap, okay, or the point of junction between two neuron is known as synapse. Okay, it is very important question. Okay, I will ask you now. So now let's revise that what is neuron. Okay, through this flow chart we know that neuron is a structural and functional unit of nervous system. It consists of three parts, that is your dendrites, cell body and axon. Okay, and synapse is there. The function of dendrite is to acquire information. Okay, as this is present here. Okay, so it will receive the information. Okay, the function of cell body is to receive the information, and the function of axon, okay, is to take the information away from your cell body. Okay, and what is synapse? It is a part where your student electrical impulse is converted into chemical impulse. Okay, and that chemical is your it is a kind of neurotransmitter, and name of that neurotransmitter is acetylcholine. Okay, the name of that transmitter or chemical is acetylcholine. just have a look, and you need to draw this in your notebook also, okay, because it is one of your important question. Okay, so see here what is there. First of all, your dendrites are there, okay, then your cell body is there. Cell body consists of nucleus, okay, and then axon is there, okay, and then nerve endings are there. Okay, you need to know about its structure and about its function. Okay, the function of dendrite is to receive information, okay, the function of axon is to take information away from the cell body, okay, and then here, okay, that electrical at your synapse, your electrical impulse. What is electrical impulse? Okay, this stimulus when I'm giving, okay, it is sending some impulse to your brain, okay, and immediately you are feeling ki some pain is there, okay, and that pain is observed by your nervous system, okay, and you are feeling ki, yeah, pain is there. You are giving response to someone that, yeah, pain, it is paining. Okay, so dear student, now it is your question time. Can you name the gap between two neuron? Yes, the gap between two neuron is synapse. Yes or no? Say yes, ma'am. Okay, your next question is draw the structure of neuron and explain its function. I've told you earlier only, okay, but again we will revise that neuron are the structural and functional unit of your nervous system. It consists of three main parts, okay, that is your axon, okay, this is your axon, then your dendrites, and last is your cell body. Okay, now we will study about its function. See students, the function of axon is to conduct message away from the cell body, okay, away from the cell body. Suppose this I have drawn your neuron, okay, this neuron I have drawn, okay, these are dendrites, okay, this is nucleus, this is axon, okay, these are terminal endings. Clear though? So the function of your axon is to conduct message away from the cell body, okay, it is cell body, okay, it is taking message away from the cell body. Okay, second is your dendrites, okay, it receive information from axon of another, okay, here one more axon is there, okay, okay, and it will take information from there and it will conduct it to cell body. Clear? And the function of cell body is what? The function of cell body, as we know that it contain nucleus, mitochondria and various other organelles, okay, and its main function is to maintain the growth of the particular cell. Clear? Now your last question is that what happen at the synapse between two neuron. Okay, we all know that what is synapse. It is a gap that occur between the last portion of axon, okay, of one neuron and the dendrite of the other neuron. Clear? Okay, I hope so that you are getting, okay, axon of one, okay, neuron and the dendrite of other neuron, this gap, this is axon, okay, and these are dendrites, and it is a gap that is known as synapse. Okay, and it act as a one-way valve to transmit impulse in one direction. Okay, remember that information will always transfer from your axon to your dendrites and never from your dendrites to axon. Clear? See here, it is also given that it is one directional transfer of impulse, okay, that occur as a chemical are produced in only one side. Okay, your chemical will produced only in this side, and the name of that chemical is acetylcholine. Okay, and from axon the impulse travel across the synapse to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, very easy. Okay, try to understand the concept, student, then only it will be clear to you. Okay, so with this, student, I finish my today's lecture. I hope so that you have understood. Okay, today we have just understood about the structure of a neuron. Okay, I hope so that you have got an idea. Okay, and you will practice the diagram of neuron at your home and will complete your work and will send it to me on time. Okay, please students, send it to me, okay, tomorrow before 10 a.m. Okay, thank you so much, and for any query please to call me. Okay, thank you and have a very nice day.